Joel here with Bodycam Breakdown TV. Today's footage comes from Police Insider. If you want to watch the original video without my commentary or breakdown, I'll have the full footage linked below so you can watch it start to finish. What starts as a routine traffic stop quickly takes a turn when officers discover the driver has an active warrant. Instead of following commands, the driver refuses to get out of the vehicle, forcing officers to make a decision on how to safely take him into custody. As the encounter escalates, the driver becomes physically combative, bites an officer, and then makes a desperate attempt to escape by speeding away from the scene. The breakdown starts now.
Can you step outside for me?
What for? I have no reason to
step out for me.
Sir, you have
step
to give
out.
me a reasonable reason why. Or I am no. Call your sergeant now.
Get out now.
My life is in danger and you're threatening me.
Get out.
No. Call your sergeant, then I will.
Get out.
I will talk to your sergeant.
When someone refuses a lawful command during a traffic stop, the focus begins shifting away from the original reason for the stop and toward gaining compliance. Officers now have to balance communication with control of the situation, which can quickly create additional challenges if cooperation continues to break down.
No, I don't have to follow that order unless you give me a legal reason why.
You have a warrant.
What do I have a warrant for?
Yep.
Assaulted by an officer! Help! He's assaulting me! I don't know why!
Open the door.
No. You're assaulting me!
Once officers begin maintaining physical control, their priorities are usually focused on preventing the situation from becoming more unpredictable. Continued resistance can make even routine actions more difficult, increasing the amount of attention officers must dedicate to managing the encounter rather than resolving it.
Open the door.
He's assaulting me! He's assaulting me out!
Open the door.
I will! What do I have a warrant for? Tell me now.
At this stage, the officer is already trying to maintain physical control while working from a position that offers limited leverage. When someone continues resisting despite that contact being established, the situation becomes more difficult to manage, and the risk of the encounter escalating increases significantly.
You are assaulting me, sir!
Give me back up. He's fighting me. Take it off!
Driving away after officers have already established contact dramatically changes the priorities of the encounter. What began as an effort to gain compliance now raises broader safety concerns, forcing officers to quickly reassess how they respond moving forward.
Going left on Cranes Run. Get out of the car now!
The encounter is no longer following the path of a routine traffic stop. As more officers arrive at the scene, it reflects the growing need to manage a situation where compliance remains uncertain. While officers are still giving commands and providing opportunities to cooperate, they're also positioning themselves to manage the encounter more effectively if those efforts continue to fall short.
Straighter, if you want to shut your door while we got her, and we'll order her back to you.
That's a guy.
Roll your window down. Put your hands out the window now.
What's his name?
Noah.
Noah.
All right. Order him out, back to Straighter here.
Noah! Open the door with your hands up!
Officers are continuing to give clear commands, providing another opportunity for the encounter to move toward a safer and more controlled resolution. Whether those instructions are followed often determines how much attention officers must devote to gaining compliance versus simply managing the situation.
Any weapons?
Put your hands out the window.
And
put your hands out the window.
Please, failure to comply.
Does somebody have a shield?
No.
Open the door and come off to me.
You guys got me?
At this stage, officers appear to be reaching a point where they're looking for the situation to move in one direction or the other. The level of cooperation they receive from here often determines whether the encounter begins settling down or becomes more difficult to manage.
Right.
All right, you're my lethal cutter. I want to talk. All right.
I'm lethal. Somebody needs hands.
Keep your hands where they are, all right?
Keep your hands where they are. Don't move, okay? All right. We're going to open this door.
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Officers have spent considerable time trying to gain compliance through commands and physical control, but those efforts have not been successful. When resistance continues despite multiple opportunities to cooperate, officers may begin considering additional options to bring the situation under control and safely resolve the encounter.
Taser! Stop!
Unbuckle him.
Come out.
I'll put his belt. Let me in there.
I don't know what I did.
I told you. Coming out.
No, you didn't. I
You had
asked.
a warrant. I told you.
He's got his knees.
Hey, he's trying.
Do not claw me.
Watch your hands. Don't get bit.
Even after officers gain a measure of control, the encounter isn't necessarily over. Continued resistance during the arrest process creates additional challenges because officers are now trying to safely secure someone who is still actively refusing to cooperate, making the situation more difficult to bring to a controlled conclusion.
Don't get bit.
Hey,
Stop resisting.
I don't know what I did.
Resisting.
I don't know.
I got right arm. Somebody grab left.
I
Somebody grab
don't
his
know
left
what I
arm.
did. Can you tell me, please? That's all I asked for.
Grabbing onto my
Like
crotch
your officer, tell me.
Phil, do you got his right hand?
The longer resistance continues, the more difficult it becomes for officers to safely complete the arrest. At this stage, the focus is no longer on obtaining compliance through instructions alone. It's on bringing the encounter under control while preventing the situation from becoming even more prolonged and unpredictable.
Stop. He's biting.
Help!
Stop.
I'm scared! I'm scared! Help! I was assaulted!
Get bit. Don't get
Can you tell me? All I did was ask for information of me! I let go, I'm done! I promise!
Despite multiple efforts to gain compliance, the encounter remains unresolved. When resistance continues after officers have already escalated their response, they must constantly evaluate what options remain effective for safely bringing the situation under control and completing the arrest.
No! I'll comply! I'll comply! I can't move! I can't move! Ow! Ow! Oh, I can't do that! I can't move my arm!
This arm.
Yeah, it's so really cancer!
This arm.
Yeah, you're doing it. I'm really scared. Can you tell me what my warrant is for? I have no clue. Nobody alerted me.
The encounter ultimately ended with officers taking Noah into custody after a prolonged struggle that escalated from a traffic stop into a physical confrontation. A grand jury later indicted 24-year-old Noah on charges of failure to comply with an order or signal of a police officer, assault, obstructing official business, and resisting arrest. This encounter highlights how quickly a stop can become more complicated when repeated opportunities for compliance are ignored. What are your thoughts on how officers handled this encounter? Let us know in the comments below. And that's where we'll leave this one. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps support the channel and allows us to keep bringing you more content like this. I'd also love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below and join the discussion. Thanks for watching Bodycam Breakdown TV. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one.